okay, to avoid these mistakes which you have committed in writing task 1. So far you know what are your mistakes. Make sure, okay, that in, okay, the midterm exam, you write, okay, the thesis statement as the last sentence in the introduction, okay, and, okay, I hope that you are going, okay, to avoid such mistakes in the midterm writing task 2. Remember, I don't want you to write right away. When we finish today, Unit 6, okay, we'll cover Unit 6 very quickly, okay, and then we will do a midterm exam sample with each other. I'll show you how to answer the midterm, how to grab the highest mark, and how to do well, okay, in the midterm. Yeah? You know that the exam is next Monday, and it's going to be from 9:30 till 11. But listen, I don't want you, okay, to come at 9:30. I want you to be here in campus at 9. Why? Because 1,900 students are doing the exam on Monday. So you can imagine the traffic outside, okay? Especially if you are the one who drives his car to the university. You will have difficulty parking your car, and you need time to go downstairs to the advertisement board just to see in which class you are going to do the exam. It's not necessarily that you are going to do it here, okay? And for the females, I have 628 females doing the exam out of the 1,019. So I want you, okay, to make sure that you are here before time. Bring your ID with you, even if it is from the previous semesters, or any identification card. I don't want you to lose any time, okay, during doing the exam. I don't want you to lose any minute. I don't want you to ask the proctor any questions, okay? I will pass by, since I'm the coordinator. If there is a mistake, I will pass by and I will let you know it. If you are sure that one of the questions is mistaken, leave it till I pass by, or somebody from the control pass by and corrects the mistake. I hope, inshallah, there are no mistakes. So don't worry about it. Bring extra pens with you, okay? Don't write in pencil, and, okay, turn off your mobile before coming to school, to the exam. I don't want anybody of you to waste any single minute from the exam talking to a proctor or wasting your time. And I don't want you to be tensed and confused. I want you to do the exam in a very ideal environment. Okay? So I expect everybody next Monday to be here at 9 in the morning. Try your best to do the exam, okay? Don't try, okay, to miss the exam at all, because usually the makeup is much more difficult, okay, than the book. Okay, the exam is from Unit 1 till 6, okay? It's a midterm exam, so it covers half of the book. All the vocabulary that you need is available on the LMS. All the writing material which I have given you from week 1 is available there on the LMS. On the LMS, during the weekend, after I make sure that everybody has studied, okay, I will put a sample midterm exam, one extra, okay, of the one that we are going to do today, so you can practice it along with the answer key. So keep checking the LMS. It will benefit you a lot. Okay? Fine. Let's move now to Unit 6. Unit 6, please. And the title of the unit is, I Just Love It. So what do you think that is, I Just Love It? What do you think they are going to talk about? Food, yes. Are you hungry? Okay, fine. You will be teased now and you'll be more hungry. Okay, fine. Let's, okay, recap on Test Your Grammar, page 46, very, very quickly, okay? Complete these sentences about you. I look just like my dad. Okay, fine. What is the subject in this sentence? What is the subject? Huh? What is the subject? I. Okay, and what is the verb? Look, fine. So, if I is the subject and look is the verb, like here is what? What is the function of like in the sentence? Don't tell me it's a verb, because in any sentence we agreed in writing that in any sentence, okay, any simple sentence should have one verb and one subject. You cannot have two verbs for one subject. Okay? So it's just like mathematics. The input should equals the output. So like is what here? Noun? No. Dad, my dad is the noun phrase. Let me ask you this. If you want to give me the standard Arabic translation of this sentence, what would you say? Ana abdu kawalidi. Yes. Okay, so kaf is like here. Kaf in Arabic is what? Preposition, right? So here again it's preposition. You have to know that the structure of languages, all languages, okay, have the same structure of a sentence, okay? So here, like would never be a verb. And keep it in your mind, any simple sentence in the English language should be made up of one subject and one verb. So like here is what? It's a preposition. Let's look at number 2. I like my coffee hot, black, what else? Without sugar, strong, medium. Okay, so like here is what? Verb. On Sundays, I like to sleep. I like sleeping. Okay? If I say on this Sunday, what do you say? I'd like to sleep. What's the difference? Very good. General habits. You're talking about general habits. Very good. Bravo. But when you say I'd like to, it means what? Soon. Okay? Yes, very good. Very good, ladies. Okay. After this class, I'd like to eat. Definitely you will eat, okay? Because you'll be very hungry today. Okay. When I'm on holiday, I enjoy shopping. What else? Playing football. What else? Do you play football? I play football. Is it necessarily a boys' sports? No. Okay, fine. Yes? Oversleeping. So here the verb after enjoy should be what? ing, not to infinitive. Yesterday evening I decided to go out to study. Does studying needs a decision? We are in week 7 now. You should have decided this long time ago. Studying doesn't need a decision. You are already a student enrolled in the university. Okay? Oh my God, they still need to decide. You have studied already. Studying needs commitment. Yes. Okay, fine. So yesterday evening I decided, okay, to travel, okay, to go to bed early, to watch a movie, which means usually I don't do this. But I have decided suddenly to do this, and I'm going to do it this Sunday, okay, or yesterday I decided it. Okay, fine. Now, in order to know more about the verbs, okay, if they are followed by ing or followed by to infinitive, I want all of you to put here next, okay, to test your grammar, page 158. And it is the one before the last in the book. Look at page 158. And here it gives you 6 tables, okay? I want you to go home to study these tables very well. Table number 1 is for the verbs that are followed by what? ing. Table 2, plus, okay, the to infinitive. Table number 3, the one that take what? An object, right? With what? With to infinitive. She wanted me to stay home. My mother wanted me to stay at home. And the other one, it takes also object, but it takes the base. And these 3 verbs are very important. You always made a mistake in writing by saying help to. Help, let, and make will never take to. Example, I'll say, I'll let you go early today. I'll help my students pass the EL 111 course. We don't say to pass. We don't say passing. Is that clear? Okay, so I want you to know these. And the last table is for, okay, both verbs which take ing and verbs which take, okay, to plus infinitive. And after you study this, I want you to go home back to page 48, and to do this exercise, verb patterns, in page 48. 49 again is very, very important. These two pages, okay, all talk about, okay, the verb patterns. You look at them, you check your answers, okay, the answer key is on the website and you already know this, right? Okay, let's go back now to page 46. And today we're going to talk about a student visitor. Still we are with the verb like, and like as a preposition. Now many students go to study outside, okay, they go to study abroad. And whatever, especially if they go to America or England, Canada or Australia, whatever their major is, they have to study first what? English, yes, English, foundation level, right? Okay, today we have a visitor from South Korea who went to Australia, Melbourne, and she has two friends, Sandy and Nina. Okay, Sandy and Nina are talking about this new visitor from South Korea. Her name is Son-hee. I want you now, okay, to listen to the conversation and try to fill in the blanks with the questions available for you in the box. Okay, are you ready? Listen.
Unit 6, Tape Script 6.1. A student visitor.
Our student from Seoul arrived on Monday.
What's her name?
Soon-hee.
That's a pretty name. What's she like?
She's really nice. I'm sure we'll get on well. We seem to have a lot in common.
How do you know that already? What does she like doing?
Well, she likes photography, and so do I. And we both like listening to the same kind of music.
What does she look like?
Oh, she's really pretty. She has big brown eyes and long dark hair.
Why don't we do something with Soon-hee this weekend? What should we do? Get a pizza? Go shopping? What would she like to do?
I'll ask her tonight. She was a bit homesick at first, so I'm pretty sure she'll want to go out and make some friends.
How is she now?
Oh, she's okay. She called her parents, and she felt much better after she'd spoken to them.
Oh, that's good. I can't wait to meet her.
Yes, so blank number 1 is what? Yes, raise your hands. Yeah? Yes, please. Is this number 1? What's she like? Very good, Reem. What's she like? Now, opposite to this page, I want you to look at the grammar spot and to tell me what's she like means which definition, A, B, C, D, or E, and you have them here on the board as well. When I say what's she like, what do I mean? B? If I say, okay, if you say to one of your colleagues, okay, outside, you tell them, I take 111 course with Miss Haneen. She is the coordinator of the course. They ask you, what's she like? It means that they don't know me. So they want you to describe, okay, how do I look like? So this equals which one? A. Tell me about her because I don't know anything about her. Blank number 2 is what? Number 2. What does she like doing? Very good. And this equals? B, C, D, or E? C. Tell me about her interests and hobbies. Blank number 3. Very good. What does she look like? And this equals? B. Tell me about her physical appearance. Number 4. Very good. What would she like to do? And this equals? D, very good. Tell me about her preferences for tomorrow evening. And the last one, how is she now? And this equals E, tell me about her health or happiness. Let's take a practice. Yalla, let's do this together. What's the weather like? Very good. C. How was your meal? D. Okay. Is London like Oxford? Not really. Very good. Do you like meat? And what do you like doing at the weekend? Swimming and playing football. If I ask you, what, would you like to do this weekend? What would you say? You would like to go swimming? Sarah, stick at home and study for the midterm exam this weekend. Okay? I'm not asking about general weekends. I'm asking about this weekend. All of you, by hook or crook, you would like to study? You have to. You don't have any other option because your exam is on Monday. Okay? Huh? You're hungry? That's why you can. Why? Still, we didn't talk about, food. We're coming to the food there, so you'll be starving. Hold your horses, young lady. Okay, fine. So let's go now to the reading. And tell me now, who doesn't like pizza? Who doesn't like, you don't like pizza? I said like, I didn't say love. Who doesn't like pizza? Everybody, almost everybody likes pizza, right? Especially ladies, females. Huh? Okay, fine. Now, tell me now, what is your favorite pizzeria? What is your favorite pizzeria? Listen carefully. I'm not talking about the type of pizza. Nino? Okay, fine. Huh? What about you? You don't know? Where do you eat pizza usually? Your mom's pizza is the best? Okay. Sure, definitely. At least, the one that is in Salmiya or Little Caesar, you mean? Yeah, the small pizzas, yeah, it is nice. Okay, fine. I'll recommend another one for small, pizzas. Do you know Swiss Corner? In Abdullah Salim, area? Okay. It's next to the cooperative society. It's Swiss Corner. Ask for the pizza. They will do it upon request. It's not ready-made. Okay? You will enjoy the test and pray for Miss Haneen. Yes. Okay. What's your favorite pizzeria? You don't like pizza at all? Okay. Speak in English. Don't speak in Arabic. Huh? What about you? Speak in English. Huh? You don't like pizza? Okay. Speak up. I can't hear you. All pizzerias? So whether it is from Pizza Hut, Domino's, you don't have any problem with this? Reem? Pizza Hut. It's the dirtiest. Junk food. Okay, your mom, fine. Homemade pizzas. Okay, very good. Okay, at least you guarantee its cleanliness and freshness when your mom cooks it. Your mom will never harm you, right? What is your favorite pizzeria? Little Caesar. Okay. Okay, Pizza Hut, stop eating it. That's why you don't like pizza. Okay? Avoid junk food restaurants, because they are cheap, so they are not that fresh, clean, or healthy. Okay? My students in the other class told me about Napolitana pizza. Have you heard about this? In Sharq Khalijiya? Yes, very good. Yeah, those are the guys, They went to Italy, to Napoli. They stayed there 3 years, just learning the dough. Because pizza is basically what? The dough is the most important thing, right? How do you decide that this is a failure pizza or a delicious one? Okay, from its dough. So those guys, okay, four Kuwaiti young guys went to Napoli. They stayed there 3 years. They learned how to make, okay, the dough. And then they went back. They opened their own business. They opened at 5 o'clock. My students told me about it since, okay, previous semesters. And I tried it. It was really delicious. Okay? I'm teasing you to make you more hungry. Have you eaten your breakfast before coming to class? So you will starve. You'll be starving, okay, today. Okay, fine. Now, talking about pizza, what are other popular foods all over the world? Yes, sure. Pasta, okay. Which is much more popular, pasta or what? What is much more popular food around the world? No. Burgers, yes, okay, burgers. Yeah, wherever you go, you find burgers or pizzas, right? Okay, it is so popular, you can find it, okay, in any part of the world. Okay, let's look at, okay, the world's favorite food. Now, you know that in every country we have a special, okay, main dish, right? Okay, so in Kuwait, what is our special main dish? Yes, chicken, okay, matbous, yeah, or mtabbaq zbedi, right? Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, what other nationalities we have here? Are you Lebanese, Reem? Syrian? So what is, okay, your favorite dish? Don't tell me now tabbouleh, it's not a dish. This is an appetizer. Shakriye, yes, shakriye. This is very nice. Do you know shakriye? Can you describe it for them? Sarah doesn't know about it. Can you describe it for them? Describe it for Sarah. In English. Speak in English. So you know what is shakriye? Chickpeas, okay, onion, okay, and they are cooked with the stew until you boil the meat, and then they add, okay, yogurt to it, okay, and they make it in a very nice stew. They just, okay, then boil rice, okay, white rice next to it, and it is really delicious. I like it. Okay, fine. Who's Lebanese here? Who's Lebanese? Nobody is Lebanese here. What is a main dish in Lebanon? Okay, grape leaves. Speak in English. Okay, cooked in oil. It doesn't have meat. Yeah, okay, fine. And raw kibbeh. The raw one, okay? Not okay, well cooked. Fine. Okay, what about, okay? Speak in English, Shawarma, yes, okay, fine. But this is, burik, okay, is much more, okay, popular in Istanbul. Yeah, I know, yes, okay. Let's look at the countries that we have over here. Okay, in our country, you know what is it, right? What is it? In Jordan, what is it? Mansaf, very good. And in Palestine? Msakhan, very good. Or maftul, yes. Okay, fine. Let's look at Spain. You're laughing. You're Kuwaitis, right? Okay, have you ever tried msakhan? Okay, do you like it? Okay, but not our way. You do it your own way. By the way, I'm a good cook, and my friends, whenever they want me, okay, to invite them, whenever there is an occasion, they tell me, listen, Haneen, 3 things you have to do them. Sakhan, okay, lasagna, I'm teasing you to make you more hungry. Lasagna, and okay, what is it? They and the duck, okay? I'm very special in cooking duck, okay? So, come to me tomorrow. I'm making duck tomorrow, okay? Yeah. So, in Spain, do you know any special dish in Spain?
Yeah, they have this rice with seafood.
Yes, rice with seafood, salmon, chicken, meat, and vegetables.
Yeah.
All cooked in a wok, and it's called what? Paella. Yes, and it is really delicious. I tried it twice, and it's wonderful. You can have it, okay, in veranda avenues. You know veranda in avenues? Yeah, they serve paella, but of course it's not similar as the one that you can taste, okay, in Spain. Okay, in Italy, Pizzas and pastas, yes, okay. In Iran, kebab or sabzi. In English, it's sabzi, okay? Yeah. In Japan, sushi, yeah. Libya, any idea? Do you know the maftool, okay, that the Palestinians cook? Okay, the small, okay, grain, huh? And the Moroccans call it couscousi. Yeah, we cook it with chicken, okay. The Libyans, okay, the people of Libya, okay, cook it with meat and they call it sheisha, okay. In Morocco, they don't put meat, okay, but in Libya, they put meat and it's called sheisha. Okay, what about China? Chow mein, noodles, yeah. Mexico? Tacos. When you go to Chili's, what do you always ask for? What is so special there in Chili's? Chicken what? Chicken fajita. You just want to eat, Sarah. She lost all her concentration. Okay, the United States, burgers, okay, and in England, fish and chips. Yes, fish and chips. Okay, fine. Now, let's look at number 2. Which of these are fish or seafood? Oil, yes or no? Okay, garlic, yes or no? No. Anchovies? Yes, do you know the anchovies? Small kind of fish. Are they the same as sardines? Are they sardines? No. What are they? Anybody's here Egyptian? No Egyptian girls here? In Egypt they eat it a lot, okay? I'll show it to you now. Look at this. This is the anchovies. Do you see this? Yeah? Okay, and it comes, okay, just like in a can. It is canned. They are very small fish. And see, they use it a lot extensively with the pizzas. And for many people, yeah, it is so delicious for them. Listen, to all his own. I mean, people has different tastes. What appeals to you may not appeal to others. And vice versa. Okay, fine. So anchovies, yes, it is seafood. What about eel? So seafood or not? Have you ever tried the eel? This is the eel. You can find it, listen, you can find it in, okay, fish market. This is the eel, which you will find in shell. It's just like a snake. That's why many people do not like, okay, to try it. But you know what? One of my students yesterday told me that his mom cooks it regularly, just like shrimps, okay, and other kind of fish. And it is tasty, okay? So, again, to all his own. And then, okay, what about squid? Yes, it is seafood. What is a squid? Any idea? This is the squid. You call it in your language? What do we call it here in Kuwait? Calamari. What do we call it? Khathag. Yes. Okay. And then, okay, we have the lobster. You know the lobster. So it is seafood. Salmon. Yes. Peas. No. Prawn. What are prawns? It's not like. They are the shrimps. Prawns are shrimps. Okay? They're the biggest size of a shrimp. Pineapple? No. Olive? Tuna? And sweet corn? No. Have you ever tried the pizza with tuna and sweet corn? I've tried it in Europe. It is wonderful. Okay? The minute I heard about it, I said, no, ugh, okay, this is so disgusting. But, okay, when you try things, I mean, life has adventures. If you don't take the risk, you'll never enjoy it. Right? Do you agree or disagree? it's a matter of culture. Okay, fine, but again, it's a matter of personal choice. Some people always stick to the same kind of food and they don't want to try any kind of food. Others think about this topic. I may bring this as an opinion essay. And many other people prefer, to try new dishes. I mean, when you try new dishes, you know about the culture of that people. At the beginning of bringing the Chinese cuisine to Kuwait, people were not that interested and excited about it. And I remember in 1980s, there were only 1 or 2 Chinese restaurants in Kuwait. But after this, after we have been introduced to such, culture, how many restaurants, Chinese restaurants do we have? A lot. Because it appealed to people. The same story with pink berry. The idea of frozen yogurt did not appeal to many people. But who encouraged others to try it? Those who went to London and tried it. Right? So, and now, almost all businesses are opening, red mango, fresh whatever, all of these, all of these places are selling frozen yogurt because it appealed to people. So you cannot decide until you try. Fine, but you have to tell them, no, now when you go to America, and to any other place, just tell them, they write on the restaurants, if it is halal food or not, and with the seafood, there is no problem. You don't have any problem with seafood. I mean, when you go, to Thailand, you eat, or the Philippines, all the time you eat seafood. Or Vietnam. From pigs, yeah. Yeah, you have to be very careful. Seafood, fish and chips, seafood. But listen, England is a cosmopolitan city, so there are a lot of Muslim, restaurants and Arab restaurants. So you don't have any problem when you go to London. Okay, fine. So stay at home. Don't travel. Fine, Google it. Look for Arab and Muslim restaurants. I mean, you have to plan well before you travel. Speak in English. Okay, fine. Let's now listen, to the passage about global pizza. And what do I mean by global? Worldwide, yes, universal. Listen carefully. And while listening, I want you to underline all the expressions that uses like, whether as a verb or as a preposition.
Global Pizza. Global Pizza by Connie Dunn. So, you thought the burger was the world's most popular fast food? In fact, there is another truly universal fast food, the ultimate fast food. It's easy to make, easy to serve, much more varied than the burger, can be eaten with the hands, and it's delivered to your front door, all served in fancy restaurants. It's been one of America's favorite foods for over 50 years. It is, of course, the pizza. A brief history of pizza. It's kind of silly to talk about the moment when pizza was invented. It gradually evolved over the years. But one thing's for certain, it's been around for a very long time. The idea of using pieces of flat, round bread as plates came from the Greeks. They called them plakuntos and ate them with various simple toppings such as oil, garlic, onions, and herbs. The Romans enjoyed eating something similar and called it pizza. By around 1000 AD, in the city of Naples, pizza had become pizza, and people were experimenting with more toppings: cheese, meat, anchovies, and finally the tomato, brought to Italy from Mexico and Peru in the 16th century. Naples became the pizza capital of the world. In 1889, King Umberto I and Queen Margherita heard about pizza and asked to try it. They invited pizza maker Raffaele Esposito to make it for them. He decided to make the pizza like the Italian flag, so he used red tomatoes, white mozzarella cheese, and green basil leaves. The Queen loved it, and the new pizza was named Pizza Margherita in her honor. Pizza migrated to America with the Italians at the end of the 19th century. The first pizzeria in the United States was opened in 1905 at 53½ Spring Street, New York City, by Gennaro Lombardi. But the popularity of pizza really exploded when American soldiers returned from Italy after World War II and raved about that great Italian dish. Americans are now the greatest producers and consumers of pizza in the world.
Pizza trivia. 1. Americans eat 350 slices of pizza per second. 2. There are 61,269 pizzerias in the United States. 3. Pizza is a $30 billion per year industry. 4. October is National Pizza Month in the United States. 5. The world's first pizzeria, the Antica Pizzeria Porta Alba, which opened in Naples in 1830, is still there. 6. Pizza Hut has over 12,000 restaurants and takeaway outlets in over 90 countries. 7. In America, anchovies is the least favorite topping. 8. In Japan, eel, lobster, and squid are favorites. In Russia, it's salmon and onions. 9. In Brazil, they like green peas on their pizza. In Australia, the favorites are prawn and pineapple. 10. The French love crème fraîche on theirs. The English love olives, tuna, and sweet corn.
Okay, fine. Now I want you to take 10 minutes, okay, all of you to discuss with each other the questions, okay, each two together, the questions under 4. Okay, do you see 4? Read the text again and answer the questions on page 50. I want you, okay, no, you can come please over here and you can work together. Each two together, okay, so Amani she will join you. Okay, each two together. Yeah, each two together. And then move to the language work in the same page. Okay, fine. Now I want you to give me 5 similarities. Let's do this, okay? Yeah. 5 similarities between, okay, burgers and pizzas. The first similarity, Harim. They are both eaten by hand. Yes, okay. Number 2, they are easy to make and easy to serve. Okay, who can give me another similarity? The third similarity. Or, yes, so either you can eat it in fancy restaurants, Or you can serve it at home. Ahlam, pay attention with us. Yes, the fourth similarity. Yes, تفضل. So, I'm talking about similarities. I'm not talking about it only one thing. So both of them are what? Popular food. And the last similarity, both of them are what? Junk food. Very good, Reem. Okay. Now what is the difference between a pizza and a burger based on the introduction that you have just read? Leave your I don't want to see your mobile on the desk, please. Yes, pizza is much more varied. You can have several toppings, but a burger is a burger. I mean, okay, it's a piece of meat and cheese, vegetables, it depends, okay, whatever you want. So for the pizza, it's much more varied. Sarah? What do you mean by this? Yeah. What do you want to say? This is about the formation of it. I'm not talking about the formation. I'm just talking about differences between them. I mean, both of them are popular in junk food, but the pizza is much more varied. This is what is given in the introduction, right? In the exam, I don't want you to give me information from your background knowledge, okay? I just want you to tell me, okay, to give me the answer based on the reading that you have in front of you. Okay? I mean, what I mean from this is that I don't expect that my students, okay, know about the topic. All you need to know is there in the reading passage. Okay, ladies? Fine. Now tell me, okay, when was pizza invented? Long time ago? No. Look under a brief history of pizza. What is the first sentence? Read the first sentence. I want somebody to read this aloud. It's a kind of silly to talk about when the pizza was invented. Why? Continue reading the second sentence. It's gradually evolved over the years until it came to the pizza that we know today. Okay? So at the beginning, it wasn't the pizza that we eat today. So it gradually, what is the meaning of gradually? Gradually. Gradually. You learn gradually. Do you learn everything at once, step by step? Okay? And evolved. Improved. Yeah? Okay. Now, what was the first version of pizza? Look at the passage, don't look at me. The first one was named what? Pizza? Placentos. What were placentos basically? Flat bread. So it wasn't even a dough. And what was the topping? Oil, garlic, onions, and herbs. Yes, okay. Then we moved into pizza, right? Pizza. And pizza was, again, bread, right? But what is the difference between pizza and placentos? The toppings. Okay, what did they add? Cheese, meat, anchovies, and tomatoes. Very good. And tomatoes. Fine. So that's why people believe that the Italians were the first to bring this. You have to know that Italy at that time didn't know about tomato as a crop. Okay? Who made, okay, an important, okay, industry out of tomato? Which countries? Mexico and Peru. Very good, Sarah. They were the first countries to grow tomato. And that's why I always tell you to read, okay, to widen your scope, okay, of knowledge. If you read about Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, all of us are Muslims, right? But I'm sure you don't know this piece of information. Do you know that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has never eaten tomatoes? Do you know this fact? Tomatoes, okay, came to history in the 16th century. They didn't know about it. Okay? That's why it's important to read. So it widens, okay, your knowledge and your scope and your vision. Okay. Fine. So after, okay, the Italians know about it from Peru and Mexico, they started to add tomatoes and they developed the pizza that we know today. Okay. Where did it begin? In Naples or in Napoli? Naples, okay? Yes, fine. Now, tell me, you know now how does the name Margherita, okay, was coined for the pizza? You know why now, right? Why? According to the passage, why? Yes, she asked to try the pizza and he honored her by naming the pizza after her name, right? Okay, and what are the similarities between the Italian pizza? What's common between the Italian, what is the common between the flag and the pizza, Margherita? Same colors, very good. The colors is common. Okay, now, how did pizza arrive to America? After World War II, okay, how did the Americans started to, tell me, Aman. When the soldiers ate it. In Italy during World War II. And what did they do when they went back to America? They raved about it. So what is the meaning of rave? To talk with exaggeration. Just like when you buy a brand new car, okay, you're so excited about it. So you start talking about it as if nobody has, okay, this car, or nobody has driven this car before. Yeah? So it's the same story over here. Now, pizza trivia. What does it mean, pizza trivia? What does it mean, trivia? Don't look at me, look at the book. Is it facts? Facts is for scientific facts. What is this? No. Statistics? No. Not all of them are statistics. Look at number 7, 8, 9, and 10 are not statistics. General knowledge. When I say trivia, it means general knowledge. Now let's look at the language work. Find an example of like used as a verb. Give me a sentence in the passage which has like used as a verb. Scan the passage very quickly and give me like used as a verb in the passage. Look at the trivia as well. Very good. Number 9. Read the sentence, Sarah. They like green peas on their pizza. Very good. Okay, now give me like used as a preposition. Very good. He decided to make the pizza like the Italian flag. Okay. A verb plus an ing form. I can't hear you. Speak up. Experimenting. What is like there? I want like and followed by a verb with ing. Very good. The Romans enjoyed eating something similar. Very good. Bravo. And a verb, okay, the verb, a verb followed by infinitive. Not necessarily like. A verb followed by an infinitive. Look at Queen Margarita. Can you see this? Heard about pizza and asked to try it. Asked. It's not asked, asked. As if it's T. Okay? All of you say asked. Asked. Very good. It's kind of silly to talk. This is two infinitive, but it's not two verbs followed by each other. Okay? See, asked is a verb. To try is another verb. Okay. And can you give me an adjective plus an infinitive? Look at the introduction. You have a lot. It's easy to make. Adjective, easy. To make is the two infinitive. Okay, and what about the first sentence in the first paragraph? It's silly to talk about, right? Fine. Any question about this passage? Move now to vocabulary, please. Page 52. Vocabulary, page 52. Look at the adjectives for food, cities, and people. In each group, 4 of the adjectives cannot go with the noun. Which ones? Let's look at food. I'll give you the first one. I want you to give me the other 3 adjectives. I can't say tasteful food. I can say tasteless or tasty. Okay, what are the other 3 words? We can say delicious. I want the words that we cannot use. Starving, very good. I said we can use it. Disgusted. I can say disgusting food, but I can't say disgusted. Okay, and the 4th word? No, I can say that paella is rich in vitamins and nutrients. Wealthy, very good. So tasteful, starving, wealthy, and disgusted. Okay, what about number 2? City. Excited, very good. Home, very good. Young, bravo, and antique. We cannot say antique city. Okay, what about people? Expensive, very good. Long, I can say tall people, but I can't say long. What else? Why? And I can say this is a boring class. I am bored with my students. They are boring and they are bored. When you see a movie which is boring, you are bored. So it can be both. Antique and? Why starving? People are starving in Somalia. Crowded, very good. So it's antique, crowded, long, and expensive. Any question about these? Study them carefully, okay, and expect some of them to come in the exam. Now, I want all of you to go to page 108. Page 108. For and against. One of the kinds of essay that we are going to learn are the pros and cons essay. I want you now, I'll give you 10 minutes, and I want you to read the essay about childhood here in page 108. I want you to tell me, how many paragraphs do we have there? Scan it quickly. 4. I want you to tell me, why do we have 4 paragraphs? What is the thesis statement there? And what are the main ideas of each body paragraph? You have 10 minutes to do this. Read it silently, and then we'll discuss it together. Okay, so tell me now, what does this essay talk about? What does this essay talk about? Childhood is the title, okay? Childhood is the title. Now, what does the passage, very good, advantages and disadvantages of what? Of childhood? No. Of what? Advantages of what? Of being a child, not of childhood in general. Be specific in the exam. Of being a child. How do you know this? Where is the thesis statement that tells you that this essay is going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of being a child? What is the thesis statement? Read the sentence for me. No. Did I teach you that the thesis will come at the beginning of the introduction or at the last sentence? Huh, Sarah? You came to the exam last week without studying. I can assure you. That's why, okay, your mark suffered. Listen, we said many, many times, every class I said the thesis statement comes at the very end of the introduction as the last sentence. So what is the last sentence in the introduction here? However, okay, Amani, read. However, being a child, very good, has both advantages and disadvantages. When I ask you to write about an essay, and you have to expect this in the midterm exam, when I ask you to write about advantages and disadvantages, we call such an essay, academically speaking, pros and cons essay. So what do I mean by pros? The advantages, okay? And what do I mean by cons? The disadvantages. Okay? Fine? Okay. Now, and that's why they are opposite to each other. It means positive, negative, points of strength, points of weaknesses, merits and values, and defects or defaults, okay, or hardships. Fine. Now, how many main ideas does he mention at the very beginning? How many, okay, for the advantages? How many main ideas does he mention? Huh? One? Did I say that a good essay should have one main idea in a body paragraph? Three? Did he mention three advantages? Yes? What are they? Give me the first advantage. What is it? To have few responsibilities. Okay, fine. This is the few responsibilities. Okay, this is the few responsibilities. Responsibility number one is what? Responsibility number one is what? Why this is not working? Okay, responsibility number one is that, main idea number one, sorry, is very few responsibilities, which means, okay, you don't have to go to work, pay the bills, or do shopping, cooking, or cleaning. And this would result in what? So you have plenty of free time to do what? Watch TV. Look at the board, look at the board. Play on the computer, go out with friends and play sports. All of these are what? Are these main ideas? No. They are what? This is the main idea. This is clarification, the supporting details. And that's why I told you, whenever you write an essay, okay, you have to give me a support for whatever you say. Is that clear, young ladies? Okay. Now, what is the second main idea? Yeah, tell me, what is the second main idea? What is the second main idea? You said there are three advantages. Look at the board. Less costs for children. As a child, okay, we don't pay, okay, sometimes for children. And this is all over the world. Examples in public transport, cinema, and sports centers. So how many main ideas do I have in the advantages? 2 only. The others are not main ideas. They are support details. Moving to the disadvantages. How many disadvantages did I mention? 3. Very good. What is the first one? Very good. The first disadvantage, look at the board, spending all day at school. Doing what? Studying, doing homework, and taking exams. What is the second disadvantage? No, you're not being allowed to do whatever you want. Always you have to take permission from your parents, right? This is what he said. And what is the last disadvantage? Huh? Ladies. Very good. Things are still expensive. Not enough pocket money. Okay? So this is the third disadvantage. So here I said this is a pros and cons essay. Okay? And when I ask you in the midterm exam to write a pros and cons essay, it means I want you to write the advantages and disadvantages. And I advise you as beginners in writing, write the introduction. Show me in the thesis statement that you are going, to use, to talk about the advantages and disadvantages, so I know the organization of your essay, how it's going to be. I can expect what you are going to talk about. Let's look, what is the logical connector that he used, to talk about the advantages? Did he repeat the word advantages? What did he say? On the plus side, it's nice to learn this expression. On the plus side, it means that I'm going to talk about the advantages. Okay, and how did he introduce in the topic sentence the disadvantages? No? Speak up. For every plus, there is a minus. So this is another logical connector which you can add to the list, which I have already given to you. Think about this in the exam. I may ask you, so how? Now we have learned two kinds of essay, an opinion essay and a pros and cons essay. Okay, very important. I want you to go back home to study it carefully. On the LMS, I have already, downloaded, the structure of the pros and cons essay. I downloaded a file, how to write pros and cons essay, and I downloaded a sample pros and cons essay. You just need to go to the LMS and check this. Any question about this? That's why we have 4 paragraphs in this essay. Any question? Is it clear? So far, so good? What is it? For and against, yes. Okay, when you are for something, you support it. Or I may say in the exam, support or refute. Okay? So, this is what I mean. Yeah? Any question about it? So far, so good? Okay. Now, let's do with each other a midterm sample exam. I'll just teach you some techniques, to do the exam in no time. Any question about this? No? So, you know exactly what you are supposed to do? Fine. Let's move, to a sample midterm exam. This was one of the midterm exams from previous semesters. What's wrong? Which one? Here? No, it doesn't have to do anything with this. This is because of the recording. Okay, fine. We're not supposed to, we don't have to record this. Fine. We'll do it together.